What's the relationship between COVID-19 and the common cold? Can common cold kind of boot out COVID? The answer is probably yes. There is a study they published by the University of Glasgow. The study is very interesting. They kind of study the interaction between common cold and the COVID-19. What happens if you get both of them in terms of the interaction between two of them? And it's kind of getting harder to study because of social distancing measures. So the common cold basically is very, very rare to see in recent year. And so they made out of the same type of cells, like similar to your nasal cells, and they infected the cell by COVID and the common cold virus, which is rhinovirus. It's the most common cold virus. So they infected with this made up cell by SARS-CoV-2, which is COVID-19's virus, and the rhinovirus. And there are two scenarios they tested. The first one was they infected the cell with rhinovirus and make it had like 24 hours to start before COVID. And after that, they infected the cells with COVID-19 virus as well. They found out the COVID virus, SARS-CoV-2, does not get a look in. They couldn't even take over the place. So they cannot happen in the cell they already infected by rhinovirus. So that means the implication is if a person infected by a rhinovirus and it's in the status of being infected, COVID-19, the virus of COVID-19 is very hard to take ground. And another scenario is like a COVID-19 virus infected the made up cells and had a 24 hours to start, a head start. And then after that, the rhinovirus come into the cell. And they found out the rhinovirus eventually boots COVID-19 out of these cells. So this is kind of interesting because you feel the rhinovirus is more aggressive than COVID virus. In fact, common cold rhinovirus is very, very infectious. It's even more infectious than COVID-19. But just because of common cold, the symptoms, anything that's not as severe as COVID-19, it's not even close. So that's not a big issue for humans. So this study is interesting, but I would really point out one caveat, which is the common cold protection only happens when you are infected by common cold rhinovirus, and it will die down. It's like how long can you get like this status? Maybe it's 3 days, and after 3 days, this protection just disappear. So the kind of vaccination and the kind of social distancing measure, hygiene, everything, it's still very important. I mean, they're most important things actually. So vaccination still, it's a key to really stop COVID-19. That's the message we need to kind of realize. And the thing is, this study is not really done like in humans. It's just like in the made up cells. So the situation can be far more complex if you apply this to real human body. So I won't really say this study really give us too much information about common cold and COVID-19 in terms of the interaction, but it gives us a lot, like a point us the future research direction. So that's a really two very important caveats when you interpret this study. So anyway, that's a study that I want to show you today about COVID-19. I will continue make more COVID-19 research papers, reviews like this. If you would like to receive more of them, don't forget to subscribe.